What's up, guys? Welcome back to a new Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links data mine video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about some brand new cards that have been recently data mined, and these cards are going to be most likely towards some future events and card trader stuff. And then we're also going to be taking a look at some new game mats that I got data mined. And the reason why we're going to want to take a look at these is because these could possibly hint towards some future events in the in the future of the game and all that stuff. So if you guys are excited for today's Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video, be sure to go hit that like button down below. And if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to go hit that subscribe button too if you guys want to get notified on future videos. But of course, you should always, you probably should watch the whole video first before you want to decide that. I just gotta get that shameless plugs out of the way at the start. Second shameless plug is that if you guys want to join my Discord link is in the description down below. I always post my data mines early before I make videos on them in my Discord. So if you guys want to check these data mines out early, or just, just to get to know me a little bit more, you guys feel free to join the Discord. My Discord's always in the description down below. And then last but not least, sorry for any background noise and just messes up on my commentary in today's video, because man, I can't commentate in today's video, and there's just a ton of background noise right now. Each time I've been trying to record this video, so the struggle has been real for this data mine video. But enough rambling along, let's go dive into today's data mine video. So I messed this up right here, but it's all good. Background over here, professional editing, my boys. But anyways, let's go take a look at this leak list right here. So first of all, huge shout out to Ricky from Zane's Discord for posting these data mines in that Discord. I couldn't find these leaks anywhere else at the moment, so huge shout out to him. These leaks originally came from Yazan from the Duel Links Meta Discord, but with Duel Links Meta's Discord, you can't access it unless you pay money, and I don't feel like doing that right now, so yeah, I'm not in his Discord. Nothing against Duel Links Meta though. I completely respect the grind and the hustle and advertising for a Discord and stuff like that, because I think they actually have a good amount of members in that Discord, even though it's a pay to only be in it. So it's kind of interesting like that. So huge respect to Duel Links Meta for even doing that in the first place. But I'm not in it because yeah, you got to pay for it. But nonetheless, rambling aside, this leak video is going to be all over the place. But yeah, so in my previous Duel Links leak video, we're talking about, or I talked about some new characters that are going to be in the game, mostly some 5Ds characters. So if you guys want to check out that video, this little like blink marker thing will pop up on the top right of the video, or you guys can go check the description down below to check that out. But in this video, like I said, we're going to talk about the new cards in game mats. So let's just hop into it. So first of all, one of the first things that was popped up on here was the DD Tower Light Dimension game mat. We all kind of knew that there was going to be the DD Tower Light Dimension. It's going to be the last DD Tower that we're going to be getting. So the fact that this game mat got leaked is basically confirming that the DD Tower is going to be into Duel Links, soon. But that's kind of a no-brainer, considering that we had every other DD Tower attribute except for Divine Beast. But I don't know if they're going to do a Divine Beast DD Tower event. If they do, though, I'll be sure to cover it on my channel. So there was that. So that is pretty cool right there. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for the Light Dimension event. I don't know how it's gonna be like, though. I know I talked about this Light Dimension event in one of my streams, and some people were saying it would be kind of wild if we got cards like Honest to fight against in the Light Dimension, and maybe the final boss could be Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. That'd be really cool to do, but I'm not too sure on that. Next up, we're going to be talking about the tabletop RPG Monster World. Now, I did look on Google real quick on what this was, and apparently, from what I've gathered, is that this tabletop thing was like a whole arc in the manga of a Yu-Gi-Oh! And there's like this whole little game board that you can do. And I don't know if this leak that we're going to be talking about, as you guys can see, talking about this tabletop RPG Monster World, but maybe this game mat could possibly be hinting at towards a whole new event that we guys can try out at some point in the future. But there's nothing confirmed of that. This could just be a game mat, maybe, paying homage to the RPG Monster World, and, possibly it's just going to be a game mat, or it could be an event sometime in the future, and one of the rewards you can get from that event is this game mat related to the event. So I don't know, it's kind of interesting though, and I might want to look more into this in a future video. But I'm not too sure how my plans are yet. But yeah, apparently it's like some little tabletop game that they did, and like all the anime characters were like game pieces, and it was all of that sort of stuff. So I don't know, it's actually kind of cool though to talk about, and maybe in the future we get something special for that. And then last but not least, there was this like Cyberdark thing, or the Cyberdark Impact, and I just googled Cyberdark Impact real quick, And there's a couple things I noticed. Apparently there's a card called Cyber Dark Impact, and then there's also a pack back in the day called Cyber Dark Impact. So maybe this Cyber Dark, you know, mat might be a, you know, maybe when Zane's added to Duel Links, maybe there's some special like Cyber Dark cards that we're gonna get from Zane, and maybe his events will be able to unlock or earn a game mat called Cyber Dark Impact. I don't know, but Cyber Darks are a whole little archetype, kind of, you know, similar to what is it called, you know, Cyber Dragon, stuff like that. So that's kind of interesting too. So that's kind of it when it comes to all of the game mats. Now we're gonna go back to the webcam right here. Professional editing, am I right? And now we're going to take a look at all of these cards that were leaked in this data mine. And first of all, we're going to be talking about LIGHTRAY MADOOR. This is a light 6-star spellcaster with the effect you can special summon this card from your hand by discarding a level 5 or higher light monster. Once per turn, you can discard 1 light monster and banish a light monster from your deck. This card is going to be an SR. It has 1200 attack and 3000 defense. I do like the fact that you can special summon this guy, and I believe in the past there was I don't know, like maybe this deck can combo in some like Light and Darkness like Banish deck, possibly. I don't really know. I guess one combo would be actually kind of cool if you think about it, because I love my boy Darkflare Dragon in Duel Links. To special summon in, all you gotta do is banish a light and dark monster. Or wait, what was it again? Dude, it's actually been a long time since I used Darkflare Dragon, but I believe it was a light and dark monster. You had to banish both of them to special summon him, and maybe you can combo LIGHTRAY MADOOR with Darkflare Dragon. But I don't know like any other combos I can think of at the top of my head with this guy, but there could probably be some spicy decks that you can combo with. I think this card could combo a little bit with Fables. I believe Fables were a Fiend deck that was all light attribute. Maybe you can combo them with that. That could be another combo too. Not too sure though, but yeah, this is going to be an SR card in the little event thing right there. So I don't know, LIGHTRAY MADOOR seems kind of cool right there. Next up, we're going to be talking about Dawn Break, and you know, I'm a little excited for this card. It's not a good card, but it's a Gemini, and I love Geminis. So Dawn Break Gardner is just a 3-star light warrior Gemini, and if you summon him again, his effect states that the original defense of this card becomes 2300. It's nothing special at all. It is only a rare card, but still, this card's nothing special at all. I just like it because it's a Gemini monster, and I just like collecting Gemini monsters because that's my favorite archetype, even if it's not the best. I don't know, at some point I do want to try to take a look at Geminis right now and try out some cards with them, but nah, I don't know. Geminis have not been working out recently on the ladder, that is for sure. But we got a new Gemini card. It's not that good, but it's there, and it's like, okay. Next up, we're going to be talking about Doppelganger. This is going to be a normal card, and it is a continuous trap card. When you take damage from the effect of a monster your opponent controls, you can inflict the same amount of damage to your opponent. So that's actually kind of interesting to think about. Now, I don't think how practical this card will be. I don't think you're going to pull this off every duel, of course, but it is an interesting effect. You mean you just take damage from an effect, and then you just inflict it back to your opponent. Now, I don't know if there's like, I don't think there's really any cards in the game currently that deal a ton of damage from monsters only, but hey, it's just a little neat card, but it's not really that practical. There's a reason why it's an end card. Next up, we're going to be taking a look at this UR card, and this is Fiendish Engine Omega. This is an 8-star dark machine with the effect, during the end phase, you can special summon 1 engine token, machine type, earth, level 1, attack of 200, and a defense of 200, in attack position. Once per turn, you can have this card gain 1000 attack to the end phase. During the end phase of this effect of this card was used, destroy this card. Interesting. So I'm not too sure how useful this card could be, but I could be missing something when it comes to this thing. But what's kind of interesting is that you can keep spawning in these engine tokens, which is kind of cool, during each end phase. It does have a nice attack of 2800 and a defense of 2000, which is kind of neat. And you also can make this guy gain 1000 attacks on the end phase. The only issue is, though, that this card would have to be destroyed. Now, I think I heard someone in my last leak video, I'm not going to pull up the comment right now, but someone in the comment section mentioned that there was already Fiendish Engine in Duel Links, but this version of it is the Omega version. So I don't know too much about Fiendish Engine and the whole archetype. I mean, it sounds kind of neat, but I don't see the use and why it's a UR, but I'm definitely missing out on something when it comes to this card. But yo, for the person that did comment down in the last video, shout out to you, my brother. If you're watching this video, you know who you are. But yeah, I don't know, Fiendish Engine Omega, neat card. Don't know how useful it'll be, but it is going to be a UR, possibly in a card trader or a future event. Next up, we're going to be talking about the Maiden of the Aqua. This is a 4-star water aqua with the effect, as long as this card remains face up on the field, the field is treated as Umi. That's actually not too bad. That combos somewhat decently with, you know, the Umi sort of deck, and it has 2000 defense, which is pretty cool. However, there is no increasing or decreasing attack and defense due to Umi's effect. That's interesting. If there is an active field spell on the field, this effect is not applied. Ooh, and I think that means both sides on the field too. So I don't know how useful this card will be. We have definitely don't use the skill, you know, field spell effects, like, you know, stuff like Peak Performance and Power Dark. We don't use those as much as we used to. But so, I mean, so this card could be useful in some senses, but I mean, I would think that if you would use Umi already, like Legendary Ocean or just the field spell Umi from Mako, I don't really see too much usefulness from the Maiden with the Aqua. But still, maybe there's some combo that I'm missing out with this, but I don't really know if it's going to be that useful to use. But hey, it's basically a Umi that's a monster, so not bad, not terrible. It is going to be an SR card, and I could definitely see this being into the future, like, card trade or something like that. And then the last card we're going to be talking about is another Gemini support card. This is Energy Bravery, a 4-star light warrior with the effect: Gemini monsters you control that are being treated as effect monsters cannot be destroyed by card effects. It has an attack of 1700 and a defense of 1200. Effect doesn't sound bad on paper, but the issue is with Geminis, if you guys didn't know already. I didn't specify this with the previous Gemini that we take a look at, but basically how Geminis work is when you first normal summon them on the field, they are just a normal monster, like a Blue Eyes White Dragon. Blue Eyes White Dragon is just a normal card that has 0 effects. But with Geminis, if you summon, you have an opportunity to summon them again, and then if you summon them again, their effects are going to be activating. And see, the issue is that it's way too difficult to have them, or it's not way too difficult, but it's definitely difficult to have them on the board as an effect monster. So popping Energy Bravery's effect is not really going to be super useful in a sense, because it's going to be way too difficult to get your Geminis out on the board always as effect monsters. Now, of course, there's cards with Geminis like Super Alloy Raspberries, where when it's a fusion monster, when it's on the field, all Gemini monsters are treated as effect monsters. That's going to be pretty nice, but at the same time, we only have a board of 3 monster zones, so having Super Alloy, Energy Bravery, and then a Gemini with his effect on the board is going to be way too hard to pull off. And you're not going to really get much benefit from trying out that combo with Energy Bravery, simply because you're only going to have 1 Gemini in the field. And then, of course, you also can equip Supervise, which is probably by far one of the best equipped cards for Geminis. You can always equip that to your one of your Geminis, and it'll become an effect monster, and then it wouldn't be too bad to have Energy Bravery on the board like that. I could definitely see that kind of being and all that stuff. But then at the same time, I just realized it doesn't even protect it from battle. It doesn't even protect it from battle. It only does cannot be destroyed by card effects. Yeah, Energy Bravery is just not good. The reason why I dive so much into it, though, is because I really do like Geminis, and I know a decent amount of Geminis. I'm definitely not an expert, but it's definitely the deck that I know the most when it comes to that. But yeah, I mean, Energy Bravery is just not going to help Geminis at all. I'm going to title this video Gemini Support, but it's not good support. It's just really not good support, sadly. And I don't know, but maybe I'm missing out on a combo and stuff like that. I don't know, but still, I don't know what to say. I just wish Geminis were a little bit better, that's for sure. There's definitely some cards that they definitely need to dive into. But I think that's going to do it from me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this leak video. Personally, I think this leak video could be a little bit better, but I've been trying to record this thing for so many times, and I'm just going to keep this version of the this version of the recording and just upload it onto YouTube. But still, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to go hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel for future, just Duel Links leak content. I'll try to be your guys' #1 source when it comes to updates and stuff like that as fast as I can. But I am human. I can't like do it on the spot just like that and all that good stuff. But I think it's gonna do it for me, guys. Though, thank you guys for watching today's Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links data mine video, and I think that'll do it for me, boys. Outro bad, but it's okay. We're just gonna roll it. We're gonna roll with it. Peace out.